What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a product that I've been using for well over a year. That is the Snugpack Jungle Bag. Keep in mind, this is not the Snugpack Jungle Blanket. That is a different item that I have not used. This is a bag that I've been using for well over a year. I find this to be an excellent summertime sleeping bag. However, I think that you could push this into some spring and fall use as well. Depending on the climate and the temperature in those other seasons where you live, you might be able to use this as a 3-season bag. Look how tiny and compact that is. Snugpack's website claims that the Jungle Bag has a comfort rating of 45 degrees and a survival rating of 37 degrees. I find that to be about accurate. I think that everybody is different, and the way you sleep, warmth, cold, whatever, that's gonna depend on you, and so you gotta know yourself. However, me personally, I've had this bag out at 45 degrees and I thought it was perfectly fine. The limit of what I pushed this bag on was about 39 to 40 degrees at the coldest part of the night. I did hit some parts where I was getting a little chilly at that temperature. If I think it's questionable, I usually take a vest like this or a puffy coat that can be compressed way down, just in case. And I had that coat with me. I threw the coat on and I was perfectly comfortable with that coat on for the rest of the night. Now, it is a very, very light bag. So if you like that kind of puffy, lofted feeling that you get with most sleeping bags, you're not gonna get that here. It feels very thin. It almost feels like sleeping with a thick sheet is almost what it feels like. So you're not gonna get that with this. That is one thing that you'll be missing if that's something that's really important to you and your comfort. However, that design allows for this super, super compact design. So, I mean, it's crazy how little space this takes up. So it's all about whatever you're prioritizing. This is a pretty lightweight summer sleeping bag. It's not the lightest on the market, but I'll go ahead and put the weight and full dimensions up on the screen now. Snugpack claims that this sleeping bag is treated with like an antibacterial kind of treatment, or the fabrics have some kind of antibacterial properties. They don't really explain it exactly how it works. I can say I've used this bag maybe at least a dozen times in fairly warm weather, and it does not smell. I have not washed it. So take that for whatever it is. So this can be fully unzipped to be like one big blanket. It might even be big enough to use with 2 people. We'll go ahead and unzip that now and show you what that looks like. Yeah, so you can see I'm fully covered here, and that's the halfway point of the blanket. Using this for 2 people would be a little bit of a stretch, but in a pinch, if you had to, you could make it work. Now, this is a great summer sleeping bag in and of itself, but what I feel really makes this bag unique is that inside of this little pocket here that goes around the head section, you have a bug net that tucks in there. I will say I wish this had like some kind of a button or a zipper or something to close this off. You just stuff that sack in there, you just stuff that net in there, and then I find like it kind of occasionally kind of creeps back out, and you got to keep kind of putting it back in, a little bit of maintenance to that. So it's not the end of the world, but it would be a nice feature to add there. The other drawback is that for me personally, I find it a bit clumsy and clunky to actually get zipped up from the inside. However, once you do it, you are fully protected from insects. Now, when the mesh is laying directly on your skin, like your face, you will find that mosquitoes can sting you through the material, but I'm gonna go ahead and get inside of this and I'll show you what you do and how it works and how I use it. You also have this drawstring cord so that you can cinch the headpiece tight. Okay, for the purposes of our video here, I'm going to do this sitting up. So you can see I'm completely inside of this bag. Here is a drawstring that cinches that tight. Here's the zipper for our mesh. Yeah, that is awful weird and clumsy to get zipped. Sorry, it's difficult for me to show it for you. Okay, there we go. As you can see, I am fully enclosed inside of the bug net. And then once you're down here like this, what I do is I just push myself down inside of the sleeping bag and leave a little bit like this slack hanging over. That way the netting is not actually touching your face. Oh, now I gotta get out of here. Okay, so to conclude, I try not to tell people what to do with their money. I want you to be able to have all of the information to make the best decision for yourself. I just try to talk about my personal experiences. In my opinion, based on the use that I've had with this thing, I think it's well worth the money. I'm happy that I bought it. It didn't get sent to me for free. I purchased it. And I've gotten a ton of use out of it. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, I would recommend this bag to people. I do have affiliate links in my description box below. If you use those links, it does help support the channel. So if you're thinking about purchasing this, think about helping me out a little bit too. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this gear review, and we'll catch you on the next one, everybody. Bye.